Hello, welcome to Switched On Gaming, Paul speaking, and today we're going to be playing a bit of football with the new release of Legend Bowl on Steam. Of course, September's rolled around and that means it's football season. Cannot wait for the season to get underway. Kicks off next Friday and then there's a full schedule of games on Sunday as usual. Really means that the autumn and winter's arriving and I love it. So this game I've been following. Let's just get into some gameplay actually, then we'll come back and check out. Let's just get a game going in the background. This game's been in development for many years. It's made by one guy, Javier Martinez, and I've been following his progress on this game. He was releasing dev vlogs on YouTube, basically, about the progress of this game, and it was really interesting. As like a wannabe developer myself, I've been using Game Maker Studio 2, which Javier's used to make this game, and you know that is a great bit of kit that's been used to make some massive indie games like Hyper Light Drifter and Katana Zero, and just loads and loads and loads of really good indie games that have been released on the Switch. So that's the tool he used, and he's made this absolutely brilliant sports game. I mean, he's sort of old school gamer, loved all the sort of old school football games, pixel art games, and he wanted to incorporate simulation aspects into a sort of pixel art old school football game, and he's absolutely nailed it. This game is brilliant. I'm just letting the computer play it in the background, and I'm going to get hands on in a second just so you can see some of the gameplay. But I mean, this game is absolutely jam-packed. Developed, you know, for a game developed by one person on the main. I mean, he's done all like the coding, the logic coding, and all that sort of stuff. He's had some help with the graphics and music and stuff, but generally one person has made this game. And it is just, I know from like watching the vlogs, and please check some of them out if you're interested. I'll leave a link to them in the description below. But the frustration and years of working out how to do this stuff, and it's all paid off because it's, you know, as I say, it is a brilliant game. If you like American football and you're sick of Madden especially, or you want something a little bit more old school, then this is the game for you. So we'll go back, have a look at some of the options. Let's quit this game. We'll have a quick look around what's in the game. So, you can play an exhibition mode that was playing there. We're playing CPU versus CPU, but you can obviously play against a CPU or against another human. We've got season mode, which we'll come back to and play a game from in a minute. We've got a tournament, where it's like a 16-team tournament, knockout tournament to get a winner. Training camp's really good. Got all of these tutorials on how to play the game. Full tutorial, and then it drills down into individual sort of drills and stuff. Really cool. I'm going to come back to teams in a second, I think. We've got roster data here, so people can create their own rosters and share them. We'll see why that's important at the moment. Settings, there's a lot of different settings that you can do here. Loads of different stuff. Again, all of Javier's experience of playing old school arcade games, he's tried to put in as much stuff as he would want in a football game. As a huge football fan, as a huge Buffalo Bills fan. So yeah, you got loads and loads of settings. And by the way, before I go too much further, this game is coming out on the Nintendo Switch and other consoles. That's the plan anyway, to port it to those, and I think it will do absolutely brilliant on the Switch. But obviously we've got the Steam Deck coming out now, so again, handheld football in this sort of look and feel is going to be absolutely brilliant. So, and we've got records as well. You can see I've lost most of my games, but we'll have a look at that in season mode in a second. So, under the teams here, these are all fictional teams, all made up teams, but it's got all the teams, all the jerseys made up, all the logos made up, and every team's got a full roster of made up players as well. Just absolutely brilliant. Must have taken an age to get all this data in. But the really cool thing is you can edit these teams. So team editor, so you see we've got Arizona, nicknames are Scorpions. We can try and get my keyboard to work. There we go. So we can say Arizona Cardinals, like that. Logo you can change from the preset amount. Kind of cardinal-ish. I wonder. End zone. So looks like the Cardinals end zone. Enter colour, you can change that. You can change the font style, the font colour. Stadium, there's a whole raft of different stadiums. I believe there's one for every team. Not sure what that is. Oh, change whether it's got a baseball mound on the stadium as well. I mean, this is the sort of thing you've got here. And again, weather chance. So, you know, if you're making up Green Bay Packers, for example, you can give them a massive snow chance. Really cool stuff. So we can save that to the roster. We can then change the team colours here for the Cardinals. So the helmet. Find a red. Jersey sleeves, we can go some shade of white. But you see what I mean? You can, you know, basically what I'm saying is that the game comes with fictional teams, but with a little bit of dedication, it won't take long to put in save those. It won't take long to put in your own lineup of players and stuff. So, and you can reset those as well. So really cool. So let's have a look at the season mode, because that's where we're going to be playing most of our stuff. On the San Diego Krakens. A little way into the season. I think played 6 games, won 1, lost 5. So it's not great. Got this cool little news feature. So we've got newspaper. Gives you just some random news. Injury chart. How the playoff picture's looking. See there, if you look at the right hand side on the Western Conference down the bottom, the change I made to the Cardinals, the Arizona team, actually takes effect into the save game as well, so that's cool. But let's get on into a game. Let's play a game. So let's schedule my next game. New Orleans by the looks of it. I'm going to talk through how the game plays, how the controls are. And how it all comes together. I mean, there's, say, a lot of ideas taken from lots of different games. And all put into here. Some of the stuff I like here, you've got great on-screen stats. Obviously, it's all pixel art, but you've got on-screen stats constantly, like television broadcast. But the chatter as well. I mean, as I said, I've been following this game for years, and I did drop away from it for about 6 months. So I missed a big chunk of development. And when I've come back to play this version that's being released today, just like the polish on it, you've got like great player chatter in the background. You might be able to hear it if I keep quiet at some spells. You can hear the players talking to each other. You get the PA announcer as well. So, let's kick off. Kicking is really difficult. It takes a lot of practice. It's not too bad. Oh, helmet off there. And you can see at the top there, you get some stats on the play. So we are defending. You can pick your play type from a menu there. We've run out of time, but got play type by formation. Special teams, we can ask the coach. He'll give you 4 suggestions of a play to pick. That's a nice little gain there of about 7. I'm just going to ask the coach just to whiz through these. Obviously, you can see on the left hand side, got an audible button as well, so you can call an audible if you're not happy about the lineup. Controls are pretty standard as you'd expect. A button on the Xbox controller lets you change player, but also if you tap it, it allows you to sprint. If you hold it down, it allows you to sort of power run. And that's how much you can do with that is indicated by your stamina bar. You have the X button, which will allow you to do a diving tackle. Y button allows you to jump to try and back the ball down. We've got a fourth down situation here. I thought they got the first down. Must have broken them up on the third down. So they're going to punt, I would imagine. Which means we'll get the ball back and can show you some of the offense. Huge kick. Kind of bottled it and ran out of play. But you can hear the players saying that you're going nowhere. All that sort of chat. Oh, we've got an injury on the field as well. C. Carter sprained ankle, out for 2 weeks. So to start this play off with a little screen. So we're obviously now at the bottom. And we didn't really get anywhere there. We've got the L and R buttons to do stiff arms. We've got spin move, jump, dive for the line. Let's try a passing play. Let's go this one. So again, like old school Madden, or obviously still in Madden, but hold down the right trigger, you get this like play board, so you can see where your players are going, who's your primary. So we're looking to pass it to Y. Now where it differs here is you have to hold down the button to get the power of the pass, which is a great pass there. So you know, you can throw a weak or strong pass. You've got to get that power right on the bar. Takes some getting used to, but I absolutely love it. Rather than sort of on Madden where you just tap the button and it just sort of pretty much arrows to your player. On here you have to be aware that you need a half a second to a second to power that bar up to get the pass off. So it helps you make a bit of room, and it also gives you a lot more control over how strong you throw the pass. That's good. That 5-yard gain. Another passing plate. So I can see a primary, but I'm going to go outside if he can get some separation. Oh, he got held. I thought he got held there. Third down, 5 to go. Let's try a counter run. Oh, there's a gap. And just shy of the first down. So I haven't given out pricing information. I think it's $15.49 in the UK. $20 in America. So it's out today, the 2nd of September, or officially out today. It's been in early access for quite some time. I think possibly since January it came out in early access. So quite a while. Oh, that's a terrible kick. Not good at all. So let me know below if you're looking forward to football season, and if you're going to be picking up a game this year, what one you're going to be going for. There's a few coming out, as you'd expect at the start of a new season. Everybody's getting their games out. Obviously Madden came out a week or two ago, Madden 22, not getting particularly great reviews. Doesn't seem to be much improved from what I've seen and heard from the last version, but I might have a little sniff around that. But this will probably be my go-to football game for this, certainly for the foreseeable future anyway. Just love old school pixel art games like this, but the gameplay in here is again something akin to Everybody's Golf or Circuit Superstars we've been looking at. That kind of, these sort of retro sports games are in vogue at the moment, where you've got this kind of basic-y but beautiful pixel art graphics, but they're trying to incorporate simulation aspects into it, and I think the meshing of the two just works so well. So it's a bad pass. So there we go. This is Legend Bowl. So version 1 officially released today on Steam, is coming to the Nintendo Switch and other consoles when Javier gets around to porting it. Really wish you could support the guy, because I know how hard he's worked. He's poured absolutely everything into this over the last few years, and I know how difficult it is as a solo developer trying to make these games. So big props to him, and massive congratulations that he's got the full release out, and it's such a good game. So drop me a comment below what you think of this one, if you're going to be picking it up, and if you're looking forward to football season, as I say. Thanks very much for watching. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.